Welcome back. Next up we have Eric. I'm going to do Eric this time. This is the Dungeons and Dragons figures. There he is there. Ta-da. We got previously I mentioned this, but I was kind of scared that I wasn't going to get these, so I paid full price for these guys. Paid clearance for the other ones. Not too sure if that's a strategy you want to use. But I think when it comes to a really small line like this, you have to do a couple things. And this is just from what I'm noticing. So if John Hasbro is watching, Bill Mattel, any of you guys, when you release really finite groups, like this is what, 8 characters total for the kids and Venger and Dungeon Master. Show us all of them right off the bat, even if they're not ready. Because what I saw with this one was people didn't know if we were going to get all of them, so they didn't buy any of them. Target puts them on clearance. People are like, oh, well, those are on clearance. I guess they're not going to make the rest. And then we're at what we're at. Very glad to have all of them finally, even though I had to order them through Hasbro Pulse because Target does not carry this section and the Walmart section is full of Wave 1. And that's the other thing. This should have just been a 6-pack. Should have been a little cheaper. We didn't need the dice. We didn't need the blast effects stuff. We really needed the characters all together in one set. Done. No other problems. That being said, hindsight's 20/20, right? Well, they did the same thing with Ghostbusters. There's a Build-A-Figure with some characters. I want to be able to purchase all of them at once. So you need to start selling these in waves with a discount. That's the big thing. Don't just sell the wave, because that's stupid. I can just buy them single, and it'll be cheap. If you sell the wave and I save like $10, I'll probably just buy the whole wave. What? That goes for Big Bad Toy Store and other retailers. Sell the whole wave and give me a $5 discount from buying them all separately. 5 characters, save $1 a piece? Sure. If not, we are going to get cheap. And this isn't just me. This is everybody. Because what we're dealing with right now is scalpers are going to stores, purchasing the items that we want, and then trying to resell them back to us at a higher rate. And there is a group of people who can do that. There is a larger group that cannot do that. So if you want to sell to the masses, you got to put this stuff out and make it easily accessible and make sense. Transformers has box sets all the time with multiple characters. You're telling me that I couldn't have gotten these in a 2-pack, and instead of being $25 a piece, they'd be like 22. There's something off with how they're doing it. They're trying to market everything like it could be single packed, and that doesn't always work. And then the ones that they do double pack are 2 of the worst figures in the line for this, and that being Dungeon Master and Venger. They were bricks. You get a traffic cone and a brick. So like having those 2 together wasn't really exciting. They could have put Bobby and Uni with, I don't know, Eric or somebody, and just there's better ways to do this. And I get it to have the single packs. Single packs, do them later. Because what you need is this doesn't count like Marvel Legends and stuff, but you need to have all your characters out at once so people can see them and then want them. Because this is how it goes with these lines that are brand new like this, is you'll run into one problem with one character that nobody wants it. Trying to think of another good one. The Lightning Collection was one of the big ones. Put out all of the Mighty Morphin Rangers at once, and then find out which ones people need more of and trickle those into future lines. Yes, some people are going to have to repurchase multiple if they want to have all the right things, but if they'd have just had First wave for the Rangers, second wave for the Rangers, and maybe another guy or a putty or something like that. You get all the Mighty Morphins. You are Mighty Morphined out. Yes, I know that it locks some people down, and they're going to be like, that's all that I want to get. Perfect. That's all they want to get. You are not going to be able to fabricate people wanting something without having a set of them. It just makes sense. So that being said, here comes the next in the line of the Dungeons and Dragons. This is Eric. He feels very much like the Wave 1. She felt great. Sheila was awesome. Him, not so much. He feels like he has a bar of soap. So we're going to heat him up before we mess with his articulation. He comes with a gummy shield. So the shield is hard, but the outside is gummy. So that's scary, because that stuff usually fuses to other things. And then he comes with a, what's this? 9-sided die? No, it's 10. Oh, there's a 0. Okay. Yeah, 10-sided thing. Whatever. Those are all going somewhere. I do think it's cool that they included it, but completely unnecessary. Like, yet again. How much did that cost? That cost $1? Put them all in a box set. I'm actually very surprised that we did not get a box set of these for San Diego Comic-Con this year. I kind of thought that that was almost inevitable. What I was really expecting was, what do you call it? All the kids. It looks like he's on a double ball joint here. That's weird. Flip it up, over. I was expecting all the kids in there. Okay, he's got lateral. One of the characters, I guess he doesn't have a sword, but still, it's dumb that he doesn't. I'll have to find him a sword. He does not have sword-bearing hands. All characters should have swivel wrists that go like this, because I've never done this. What are you drinking, coffee? This hinders it a bit. No thigh cut, which is dumb. And he does have swivel. Everything is cool there. So no thigh cut. That is dumb, because you could have thigh cut it right up here, and we never would have even seen it. Sheila got one because it was part of her design. I just don't get these guys making this stuff. And then this, as I said, is like rubbery, and you can take it off if you do not want that part on the shield, which, in all honesty, let's just take that off right now. Because what I've noticed is these things fuse to this later on, because there's like a curing agent in here that is not fun to deal with. So wrap this up in tissue paper, or I prefer like cardboard paper, construction paper type. Now it shows it clipping on here, but it looks like it should clip on the other side better. Yeah. I'm not too sure how he did it in the cartoon. It shows the other way, but if you look, this is thinner than this side. So, oh, you know what? It might go around this instead. Go around this. Yeah, okay. I see it like that. All right. There we go. There's Eric the Cavalier. Hank was the one that gave us a lot of problems in the first wave, and he feels like he would do the same. So please heat him up before you do anything. I'm probably going to go over, I have a blue wash I'm going to go over the legs with, because if you look here, and I guess it's one of those discrepancies in animation, not so much anyone doing anything wrong. Sometimes he's got silver, sometimes he's got blue, but I prefer the blue, so that's what I'm going to do, just a blue wash over that in his arms. If you don't have a wash, I believe it's Games Workshop has a pretty decently cheap blue wash. I actually use it for a lot of stuff, so it pays for itself. A blue wash kind of works with a lot of things. Black wash is okay, but the blue one adds like a little bit of depth to it that you're just not used to. Not to get all art nerdy and stuff on you. I hope you enjoyed this review. Please like, subscribe, comment, and until next time, I'm Alpha Magnus, and these are toys.